Hey guys, it's Togawe, and we are almost done with the X and Y booster box. Just 12 more packs to go, which means 2 parts. So we're gonna close half that gap in this part with 6 packs. Yveltal, Xerneas, Mega Blastoise, Mega Venusaur, Yveltal, Xerneas. And I'm going to try to save the Mega Venusaur because I do have one saved, but it's not in the best quality, and the other 3 I'm okay with. So we'll see what I can do with that pack. Anyway, as you can see in the last part, at the very end, we got that Skarmory EX full art to add on to the Skarmory EX I already had. So, and I talked a bit about what other ultra rares I'm hoping to pull, specifically either of the Emolgas and a Mega, or one or the other. Really, I'd be happy. So let's get on in. 1, 2, 3, rare and reverse. And if you're able to see what the rare is in the reflections here, then you can know it in advance. I make sure not to look at that, so don't worry about me looking at that. I prefer to keep the excitement by not knowing. So Pansage, Fairy Energy, Venipede, Jigglypuff, Ladybug, Herdier, Double Colorless Energy, and Roller Skates. The reverse is an Arbok reverse. That is a rare. There's a lot of reverse rares I have, as I said last time, that I don't have the regulars of. So that's kind of interesting. And the rare is Chestnut Hollow. So that completes the Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja Hollow set. And as you can see there, this is the one I was talking about with Touchdown as an attack. Anyway, moving on to a Xerneas pack. The first of the 2 Xerneas packs we'll have in this episode, I believe. Yes, code card over there. 1, 2, 3, rare and reverse. It might be just the lighting, but it looks like the uncommons actually have darker backs than the commons. Actually, yeah, that's not just the lighting. That's definitely there. Anyway, Zorua. I believe I don't have this common yet. That's kind of funny. Ekans, Timber. There we go, an electric energy. Finally, an energy that's not water, fire, or fairy. And Weedle. Another Evo Soda, Spupa, and the Professor's Letter. The reverse is a reverse Venipede. That's a common. I may have already had that, I'm not sure. And the rare is Simipour. That's one that I had the reverse of that I don't think I had the regular of, so now I do. Mega Blastoise pack. Blazing through these. That pack actually would have been pretty easy to save, but I already have a Mega Blastoise pack saved. That was actually the first one of these 4 pack arts that I saved, so no big deal there. Not saving that one. Inkay, Phantom, Funnelby, Pumpkaboo, and Panpour. The uncommons are Corsola, another Diggersby, and Ladian. The reverse is a reverse Inkay. That's actually pretty difficult to see. Actually, not so much in the camera. You can see there's like a rainbow reflecting off the bottom there. That's cool with the light. Oh no! Knocked over the Chestnut Hollow this time. Last time I knocked over a hollow, it was the Talonflame. And the rare is the regular Arbok. I was just talking about how I was getting reverse rares that I don't have the regular of, and then I go ahead and pull the regular of the Arbok, which was the card that made me think of that to even bring it up. So yeah, that did not get saved. I'm probably just gonna stick with the Mega Venusaur pack card I already have saved and not worry too much about it. So 1, 2, 3, rare and reverse. Let's see, we've got Diglett, Tailo, Ekans, Lillipup, Doduo, Delcatty, Fletchinder because it's beautiful, and Shauna. Actually, I don't think I had a Shauna yet, so that's interesting. Interesting. What is that? The new, sorta cool, kinda cool. Anyway, the reverse is a reverse Wigglytuff, which is a rare. Again, a lot of reverse rares. Art on this is really cool. I like the forest they do for the fairy and grass-type Pokemon. Although a lot of the grass-type Pokemon are usually bug. Anyway, the rare is Aegislash. Yeah, this is the Blade Form one. Now just looking for the Shield Form one. And Shield Form one, that'll be pretty cool. It has the both of them have the ability Stance Change, which lets you switch this Aegislash for another Aegislash in your hand. Although damage counter, special conditions, anything else remain, but they just have different attacks. So one of them is the Shield form, the other is the Blade form. So that's cool. Still looking for the shield form, as I just said. The next Evolto pack. We've got a pack art, not a code card, excuse me. Rare and reverse. And let's see, most of these are gonna be repeats around now. Swirlix, Staryu, Pansear, Chespin, Inkay, Frogadier. Actually, I don't know if I had that. Mr. Mime, I definitely had and I really like it. And Coladin, I know I had. The reverse is a reverse Voltorb. That's a common. That's kind of cool. Gotta come up with other stuff to say. Anyway, and the rare is Dugtrio. That's one I didn't have. So that's kind of cool. Nah, that's pretty nice. Wow, this part went by pretty fast considering most of these were repeats. Anyway, the second Xerneas pack that I said we'd be going through in this part, which was kind of easy to save, but I'm not saving it because I already have one that's in better quality than this one was, so that one was just hard to open, so I kind of managed to save it and then destroyed it anyway. So let's see if we can keep the combo of getting an ultra rare in parts since part 2. Probably not though, hopefully. Ponyard, Timber, Fennekin with just Will-O-Wisp that does damage, okay. Grass Energy, that's... Actually, have I pulled a Grass Energy? I think I already pulled a Grass Energy, so I don't know what I was saying, just Water, Fire, and Fairy. Now also Electric and Grass. And Pikachu, then Electrode, another Shadow Circle, and a Kakuna. The last reverse for this part is a reverse Gorgeist. That is a rare. Again, speaking of reverse rares I don't have the regular of. But it's good to get more rares from the reverses than you get the regular, because that means you're getting ultra rares. Speaking of which, this is not one. This is a Starmie regular. So, the only card of note in this part was a Chestnut Hollow, which is akin to the first part where it was just one hollow. But hopefully in the last part, in the last 6 packs, I can get any Molga or any Molga EX or a Mega Evolution card for either Venusaur or Blastoise. Although Blastoise would go with the one we have now, but Venusaur would let me have a Venusaur card and a Blastoise card. So, like special ultra rares. So, anyway, tune in to the final episode of this booster box to see if I pull any more ultra rares. See you guys then.